Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you've been here before and you've come back, thank you for coming back. Today I just want to jump on for a minute and talk about something I heard on television. I was watching the daytime show, and they were talking about during this pandemic, have you lost any friends or family members? I mean, not to death, but to just, they're no longer in your life during this time. Like either you haven't had time for them or they haven't had time for you, or the relationship was never that deep to stay connected um, during this pandemic. Um, so it got me to thinking. And I'm thinking, well, have I lost any friends? Honestly, I don't have too many true friends. True friends. Everyone that knows me know I have a best friend um, named Deborah Mays. But have I lost anybody? Have I stopped talking to anybody during this pandemic? I I haven't. I don't think I have because, like I say, my circle is really close and tight. Like I don't have a lot of people that I talk to on a daily basis. I talk to my sister, my in-laws, stuff, people like that. Yeah, but just random people was that be around in the good times, and then when the bad times come, they're not there. I don't really have those kind of people in my life. Um, I I can say this. I have been challenged with the relationship in the last last month. Um, but I had to really let that relationship do what it's gonna do. If it's gonna die, it's gonna die out. If not, then the Most High will fix it. Um, but during this time right here where everybody is uncertain about what's going to happen with the election, what's going to happen with this pandemic, um, just what's going to happen with jobs, the kids going to school. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And you need someone to talk to. Mental health is real. It is so real, especially in the Black community. We don't like to talk about it. We like, oh, she'll be okay. He'll be okay. They just going through something. It's not that deep, whatever. But it is that deep. It's that deep to that person who's battling depression or anxiety or uncertainty and just scared of what might happen in the future. That's real talk. Mental health in the Black community is dangerous because nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to deal with it until something happens. And and then you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I knew something was wrong with them. I knew they was going through something." But did you reach out to that person? To that person who have just really withdrawn, to that person that, just got anxiety as to how they're going to take care of their family, how they're going to pay their bills, their jobs. It's just a lot going on. And I'm here, Abia, to tell you, seek counseling, seek some help, seek somebody that will talk to you, not not how would I say it? Not just say, "Oh, you're gonna be good." you're gonna be good, or somebody that was there, oh, I'm gonna pray for you, but don't want to talk to you about the situation. Seek help. There's nothing wrong with seeking help. I'm here to tell you. And am I talking from a nursing point of view? Maybe so, but I'm also talking to someone who have in their life have dealt with depression, who have had to fight their way out of darkness. Um, and sometimes you're scared to tell people that you're going through something, because then they gonna tell somebody, and then everybody gonna be talking about you. You have to confide in somebody that has your best interest at heart. You really do. You can't tell somebody, and before you hang up the phone good, or before you leave that person's presence good, they're calling somebody saying, "Did you know so and so? This going on? So she crazy, he crazy." Da 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 da. No, that's not the kind of person you need to be confiding in. Um, am I preaching to the choir? I don't know, but all I know is that it's real, and there's a lot of uncertainty during this time. Yeah, it's good to pray for people. By all means, pray, but also talk. That person, if they're reaching out to you, then they're crying out for help. They're crying out for help because they don't know what to do. And if you don't know what to do in a situation, you can even reach out to someone on someone else's behalf. You not someone that you're gossiping to about this person, but somebody that you know will be able to help this person. Um, we have to be we have to be more aware of the people that we call close family and close friends, because yes, this world right here is hard, and we really have to also look at our children, our grandchildren. Their world has just been turned upside down. Teenagers, if you see them being withdrawn in their room, or don't want to talk, don't want to participate in family activities, don't, it's just that everything is doom and gloom. You need to get these kids some help. And it's okay, mom and dad, if you can't help them. As long as you take them somewhere where they can get help, where they feel comfortable talking to somebody. Suicide among Black people during this pandemic is off the charts. And you know as well as I do, you rarely heard about Black people committing suicide. But now, no, you hear it all the time. And we miss the warning signs when these people are crying out for help. So today I just want to be, I don't know if I want to call it Grateful Thursday or Thankful Thursday, or I don't know. All I know is that we need to be more aware of the people we have encircled around, to the people who we call family and friends. Keep your eyes open, your ears open, not to gossip, but to honestly see, is this person okay? Is this person okay? You know, um, everybody's basically staying in their homes, and or, you know, isolated off, dealing with this COVID and stuff. Check on your circle. If you include them in your circle, then check on them. Check on them to make sure everything is good. Check on them to make sure, okay, what's going on? How can I help? How can I alleviate some of your pain, or your discomfort? Maybe you can't do it money wise. Maybe you can't afford to pay their house payment. But maybe you can cook them a meal. Maybe you can say, let me take your kids, or for a day in the park or whatever, just to give a person some relief. Um, there's so many things that we can do, even during this pandemic, to ease someone else's pain. Okay? Look at your circle. Make sure everybody's okay. Check on grandma and granddad. Check on your sisters. Check on your healthcare workers, the people who are on the front line dealing with this death of this COVID day in and day out. I'm sure we know a lot of people, or at least one person, who's dealing on a daily basis, upfront and personal, with this COVID crisis. Check on them. Make sure they okay. Just, you know what, let me cook you dinner tonight. Don't worry about it. Come home, take your bath, kick your feet up. I got you. You know, go grocery shopping for somebody that doesn't have time to do it because they're homeschooling their kids, or they're working from home, and they're doing this, and they got to be a caregiver to their parents, and they're still raising their own children. Check on your circle and make sure your circle is okay. And if you can help your circle, then help your circle. You know, everybody's struggling. Why we can't struggle together? Why we can't alleviate someone else's pain if we have the ability to do so? I'm not trying to lecture. I'm just thinking, you know, if we have tightened our circle because of the pandemic, what are we doing to help our circle? Okay? What are we doing to say, hey, I got your back? Whatever it is, you know, let me help you. I can do this for you. I can do that for you. There's so many ways we can help each other during this time. That's all I wanted to talk about this morning. About how big is your circle? Have you tightened it so much now that you're really only got one or two people around you? Sometimes we have to get rid of excess baggage. People who are just draining the life out of you. Just every time you turn around, you know, they're just draining you. Just draining you. Yeah, I don't have time for someone to come to me and gossip about somebody else. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for every time I turn around, you always pulling at me, but you're not willing to allow me to pull at you, you know. And once I stop allowing you to do this, then you don't want to have anything else to do with me, which is fine, which means that you're a leech, you're a bloodsucker, you're sucking the life out of people. Stop that. Don't do that. It's too draining as it is to have somebody always own you, just own you, and you can't even breathe. And when they leave your presence, you're exhausted. You're exhausted because they done took everything that you got and everything they got. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'm not saying don't help anybody. I'm saying know the difference. Know the difference between the ones that really need your help and the ones that's just there to get whatever they can get out of you. They're not trying to do anything with their life. They're not trying to work. They're not trying to do anything. All they want to do is just drain you. Know the difference. Know the difference from the ones that are literally crying out for help. They're crying out for help and they need help. There's a difference from the ones that really need help and ones that's on you and just sucking you dry. Wisdom will show you the difference. Wisdom will show you who really needs your help. And I pray that when you acknowledge the ones that need your help, then you will be that sister's keeper or their brother's keeper or You know, be the one that's like, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. You know, I thank you for listening. I ask that you keep your eyes and your ears open to people who are crying out for help. Um, and that you might be that peace that connects them to the help that they need. Um, yeah. So call it what you want. Grateful Thursday, Thankful Thursday, whatever you want to call it. It's just a day to reflect on the people around you and who might need you. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys go. Like I kind of like a busy day busy morning, and I just wanted to come on here and talk for a minute. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, please, please and thank you for staying and listening. Um, please hit the notification bell. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, so YouTube will know. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I pray that your day is blessed. I pray that you will have eyes and ears open for your fellow brother and sisters to know when they're in need. And if you're in need, please reach out to someone that you trust, and let them know, hey, I'm barely hanging on. Okay? All right. Until next time, have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel. My name is Abia by Israel, and I thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.